Hello, you beautiful souls, and welcome to Tuesday the 25th, Anzac Day here in Australia and New Zealand. With that in mind, I am going to use an Australian Aboriginal deck and the good old Aussie Oracle Chrissy Down Under deck, followed by the Aussie Oracle Empowering Affirmation deck to get what comes through today. I'd just like to give maybe 20 seconds silence to honour the Anzacs, and I hope that you're okay with that. To honour all the people who passed. And if you don't have an Anzac, maybe you could think of a past loved one and just honour their memory just for 20 seconds. Okay, let's get into today's reading. Thank you for allowing me to do that, to honour those who have fallen. So this week we have the crown chakra of guidance, the support, the signs, the love coming from above, the direction that our cosmic team, our galactic team is always bringing through for us, and not being afraid to ask your galactic Google for guidance on where to go, what to do from here. When you need an answer, turn to your galactic Google, turn to your cosmic team, turn to your galactic team, ask them for their assistance. And that consists of your heart, your soul, your intuition, your past loved ones, your angels, your guide, your guides, and of course, your divine source, whatever label you give that, God, Goddess, universe. Get one more, please. Okay, and we'll get one from Chrissy Down Under. Oh, what's that one? And one from the I Am, please. Be willing to ask and be open to receive whatever guidance comes through. Embrace the present moment. If you're stuck in the past, if you're stuck too far in the future, then you're stuck in that depression, overthinking, or that anxiety and overwhelm. Allow yourself to be in the present moment so you don't miss the messages and the guidance coming through. Okay. Gumnut blossom. Contentment. How do we get to this place of contentment? By branching out, by growing, by blossoming, by blooming, by following this path. Now I know that this is meant to be tree branches, but I'm seeing it as the water flowing. And sometimes we can branch off, or the highway that you're following, but there's the off-ramp. So all of those things could relate to different people in different ways. So whether it's branching out, going out on a limb, following the flow, and if it's off stream, then allowing that to be so, or following the highway and taking that off ramp to what makes you feel content. This is the highway of life, or the river of life, or the branch of life. But you can go out on a limb, take the off ramp, go into that little stream at any time, if that's what makes you feel content. Don't feel like you need to follow the mainstream. Which comes down to this beautiful freshwater turtle card, versatility. Versatility, and it takes me back to this. And yesterday we had that compass. Being versatile, being willing to go in whatever direction your galactic team, your galactic Google sends you. Being open to that, being versatile, being willing to leave the mainstream, being versatile enough to leave the mainstream to what makes you content, what makes you blossom. And a lot of us are searching for that. Now this is fireflies, but it reminds me of one of the cards in Aussie Oracle, and I'm going to try and find it while I'm talking to you. It's one that has all the different emoji faces, and it's about feeling the feels. And that's the image they gave me straight away. When you're searching for what makes you content, it's important to feel into what makes you feel content. And you'll see why this card made me think of this card. I see this as all the different emojis of you feeling the feels. When you're searching for what brings you contentment, I am going to read this card because I wasn't guided to for no reason. Emotions are neither good nor bad. They are crying the tears of sadness or joy, laughing until your stomach hurts and feeling the nervous excitement. Whatever the emotions, know that you must go through them, not under, over, or around. When you can honor all of your emotions, your life becomes so much more aligned, balanced, and in flow. It really is about feeling into what in the mainstream suits and what doesn't, what feels good to you and what doesn't, and deleting the shoulds and following the goods. And then transformation. And I do want to read the slang on this one for you. Fair income, change can be gnarly. Take a squiz at your life, knowing you can do a Yui, change posies or fly the coop at any time. You got it in ya. Life is full of twists, turns, zigs, zags, ups and downs, and it's important to allow yourself to adjust accordingly. Think about the caterpillar for a moment that has no idea of its true potential until after it's undergone the metamorphosis into the beautiful butterfly and taken flight. Go within and trust that you have the power to transform and take flight too. Go within, feel the feels. That is what this eclipse portal, because we are in this portal between the solar eclipse last week and the lunar eclipse. I think it's on the 6th, don't quote me on the date, but the first week in May. And there is this eclipse portal that is showing us the unseen. And then we have Mercury retrograde. So it is about going into your cocoon, if you will, feeling the feels, working out, searching what brings you contentment. And then being versatile enough to branch off, to leave the mainstream, to take the off-ramp. And our I Am card, you need to do this searching from within to do this, to be focused on what feels right, on what feels good for you. Be focused, centered, attentive, and committed. See your target and take aim. If you don't know what feels right for you, if you don't know what feeds your contentment, then you won't know what to focus on. So, feel the feels. Go within for that transformation. That is where you search. That is where you find that all the ups and downs, the zigs and zags, the twists and turns have given you the answers to what works for you and what doesn't, what feels good for you and what doesn't. And then you know which direction to take. And all you need to do is be versatile enough to leave the mainstream, to branch out, to take the off-ramp. There are no wrong directions here. North, south, east, or west is the right direction for you if it feels good for you, if it brings you contentment. I think that's it. Have an amazing Tuesday. Thank you to the Anzacs. Thank you to all of our loved ones who have passed. And thank you to you for being here. So much healing, love and laughter. Your intuitive life coach, Tracy. Stay well, stay safe, and above all else, stay true to you. And remember this year's motto, 2023 is all about me, and there's no limits to what I can have, do, or be.